Hello, everyone. This is Jeff coming back at you with some more of my amazing wisdom and help. Just a guy trying to help people. I and Wyatt family. This is going to be some more. It's not your fault content. We're going to talk about how codependency erodes self-worth. Before we get into that, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if I'm doing anything right. And let me know if you guys think that any of this is hitting home with some people. I'd love to know if you guys could possibly forward this content onto somebody else, possibly who needs the codependency enabling help, direction, and let me know what they thought about it, okay? Again, I am not a licensed therapist. I don't put it on TV. I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I'm just a guy trying to help people using the experiences and my past examples of my life to try and see if I can help you guys not go down the same path. BTDD, been there, done that. That's my degree. How does codependency erodes self-worth? We enablers and codependents, if we take on the task, the unenviable task of trying to fix your loved one's addiction or codependency, or their addiction or their alcoholism, same thing. If you try and take this on, it's going to fail. It's something we can't win, something we can't fix. And ultimately, you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to feel like somehow you did something wrong. You're going to feel like you have no value because you couldn't rectify the situation. Is that fair? Of course it's not fair, but it's definitely going to happen. I don't care if you are a licensed therapist. I don't care if you're, the Dr. Oz of addiction. You can't fix it. Can't fix it. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if it's some idiot like me with a YouTube channel, or if it's a guy with 15 initials after his name, for all the doctorates he has. You cannot lead a horse to water and expect him to drink. You can't do it. You can't make that horse drink. You cannot make your loved one stop using. You can't. You can entice them to stop for a while. If you go into rehab, I'll buy you a car. Well, damn. Not a whole lot of people wouldn't do to buy it, get a new car. But as soon as they get that car, guess what they're going to do? They're going to start using it again. Okay? Don't be stupid. This is natural. That's just human nature. We're only going to do as much as we have to do to get what we want. That's what your addiction is telling. That's what the addiction is telling your loved one. Just go along with it. Just do what you got to do until you get what we need. Okay. Many times in my life, I felt helpless. I felt like a failure. I felt like I had no worth. I had no self-worth. I had no value because I could not fix the situation. I couldn't make my loved one stop drinking. I couldn't make my loved one stop using. I couldn't do it. And I felt like such a failure. You have to wonder yourself, what good am I if I can't do this? If I can't give the person I love the help they need to stop you doing this to themselves, then I am a failure. I have no worth. You begin to doubt every aspect of your life. You start to doubt the relationships with your other loved ones. You're going to doubt the relationships with your coworkers, neighbors, church members. You just begin to doubt your worth of what you bring to the table. Completely natural. Again, completely natural. This is something we do because we feel a sense of loss. We feel like a failure because it didn't stop. We couldn't get them to stop. So it erodes your self-worth. It erodes, all the things that you thought that were good about you. They all kind of go away because you couldn't fix it. You couldn't control it. You didn't cause it, but you can't contribute to it, right? So if you get into a habit of blaming yourself for your loved one's situation, and then you start to worry about how you can't fix it, don't get hung up on that. Okay, it's not something that you can control. So don't feel like it's something that you can just make happen. And if it doesn't happen, that somehow it's your fault. I'm telling you now, never doubt your self-worth. Never, ever. Never do that. It just, it's not good. It's not good to deny the fact that you're a valuable person. It'll ruin your self-esteem. It'll ruin your identity. You are who you are. You are not what addiction says you are. Remember that. Take the time that you were using on your loved one's situation and focusing on them, and refocus it back on yourself. Refocus it on things like personal interests, goals, hobbies. Um, just find things that you find fulfilling, because you can make a scrapbook. You can go fishing. You can lose 5 pounds, but you cannot fix a loved one's addiction. Can't do it. So try and focus that energy somewhere else, because you do have worth. And no matter what addiction tries to tell you, or your loved one who's being controlled by the addiction tells you, you are not the cause of their addiction, and you are a valuable person. You are worthy of putting your head up, putting your shoulders back, and feeling that sun in your face again. You just got to let go of this need to fix others. Let go of the need to fix others and focus on yourself. Listen, we're all a little bit mad down here. There's not a person on this planet who doesn't need to work on themselves. Nobody. So focus your attention back on yourself, because that you can fix. You can't fix your loved one's addiction. This can't happen. So hope that made some sense. I hope that you guys get something out of this video. I know I did. Every video I do, I always get something out of it, because it brings back up my strengths, and it brings back up the things I need to hear again to fortify my fortress, fortify my walls of defense, right? So I hope that makes sense, guys. I do appreciate you guys so much. This is so therapeutic for me, more than you'll ever know. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. Let it begin with you. And by all means, say a prayer for the prayers, okay? I appreciate you guys. Talk to you soon. God bless you.